why do people come see my show at the Hollywood Fringe? Because I worked really hard and I would love for you to come see it. But seriously, I think I'd like to refer to it as a storytelling stand-up dramedy. I think that there are, even though it's very personal, I believe I have universal themes that are very relatable. My mom made a really beautiful costume, so you get to see what a great artist my mom is. But hopefully it's fun. It's an hour show with a top back. I've been told by other people, "Can you laugh, you cry, you feel good." I think it's a feel good hit. I don't want to use the word hit. It's a feel good show. I think it's a really feel good show. And I think if you're just looking for an hour and then there's a top back afterwards, but if you're just looking for an hour to come and feel good and just come out with this, oh yeah, like life. I think my show can provide that need for you.
The cast is working really hard. The team, I have Soda Percy as the choreographer, and she won an award the last Fringe. She's in Tattered Capes. I have Stephen Vlasic as the director, and he came out with he's an award-winning writer for Disrobed. He did that. Oh, just very. You'll have to look up Disrobed, but he's very creative, very passionate. He's a great dramaturge. And Robert Hall, the music is phenomenal. My music, when I do my music, I'm kind of a hack, but Robert cleans it all up. The singers add the layers and the harmonizing that I kind of had in my head, but not like what they're doing. So it's just, these are all A-level team. I mean, they're great. I'm probably the weakest link on the team, but I got a decent story, so they put up with me. But it's definitely worth $15.
I really want people to go to my play and the Hollywood Fringe Festival because it's so important to hear these stories that are not universal. We are kind of overclouded by this industry that believes that these mainstream stories are so important, all told by the same race, gender, like it's very clouded with the same voices because nobody really trusts amateur, like not experienced, and this is the Fringe Festival is the perfect platform for people that have really important voices that have not been heard yet to really be heard and talk about not including my show, like talk about other cultures, other experiences, like things that we just like. Theater offers the chance to feel uncomfortable when film gives you the privilege to turn it off. And I think it's really important that we sit down, really take in these shows from beginning to end and listen to people that are telling them, because they're telling them for a reason. And it's a lot of work to do something like that. And it should be our job as humans to seek out people that have not been listened to and really, really hear their stories. And I'm hoping that everybody does do that. And I think that's why we all should be going to the Fringe.
People should attend Funny Bones at the Hollywood Fringe Festival because they need to laugh. People are way too serious these days. There's just too much seriousness going on in the world. We're giving you a chance to get away from that. And I promise you will leave that show feeling better about life than when you came in.
People should go to my play at the Fringe Festival because it's only half an hour. It is a dark comedy. It is wild. It's crazy. We talk about sex books. We drink sherry. It gets violent. And it's just, if you like Hunger Games and you like Steel Magnolias, come see them married together. It's a not only sort of political discourse with some deeper messages and things to ruminate on, but it's also just fun and it's quick and it shows you hopefully a side of yourself as well as my lovely actresses.
Well, I think the reason people need to come see Goldbaby is because, and this is just obviously having to trust me in some respects, and I'm biased, but I'm telling you, I've seen tons of sketch comedy. I'm a judge in Edinburgh for a comedy competition. So, I mean, I've seen hundreds of comedy, acts. Not that many sketch comedy because, stand up and improv is probably more popular, but I've certainly seen plenty of sketch comedy, and this is right up there. It's really one of the better sketch comedy. All of the performers are really likable, and I just think there's something special about this group, and the way they approach it is different and worthwhile. And you won't be disappointed. I can't imagine anyone who likes comedy, and if they don't like comedy, they probably shouldn't be there to begin with. If they do, they're gonna be happy when they leave. They're not gonna be disappointed. It's a good night out. It's fun. It's high energy. It's quick. It's less than an hour. You'll get there. You'll laugh for a while, and you'll feel good. And that's a pretty good result right now.
I think people should go see it because I'm not trying to brag, but I think I have, based upon the reviews that I've had so far, I believe we have a sleeper hit on our hands. We participated in Fringer's Cabaret where there were trailers of different shows for the previews, and I got good remarks on people who really want to see this. So I feel I have a product that will withstand within the Fringe community. I just feel like I have something that can stand the test of time beyond Hollywood Fringe Festival. I feel like that is bankable. That is, that could be, it can be taken to the next level. So I think I have a pretty good show for people to check out during the Hollywood Fringe Festival.
People should go to my play at the Hollywood Fringe Festival because I don't think you'll ever find another play which combines BDSM, Christianity, and the Me Too movement. That's my somewhat comical answer. As far as a more serious answer, I don't think you'll find a play that more challenges your viewpoints about this world, more inspires of a rigorous discussion, draining discussion, even though it's a hard play to sit through, full disclosure, because of the considerable amount of serious subject matter. It is also a very important experience for everyone.
People should see my show at the Hollywood Fringe Festival because it doesn't happen so often in this country to meet someone who doesn't have any kind of filter. I belong to the 40th generation, so I don't have the idea of politically correct, what to say, what to not say. And on top of it, I'm a foreign from Italy, where we are already filterless. So I think that this show can help people to express themselves for what they are, with no filters, with no laces, with no, not trying to make it more beautiful, just the way it is. And we need truth. We need to say things for the way they are. It doesn't mean being mean. It means being real, being truthful, being honest. And then the healing process can start happening. So this show can be, not the medicine. I'm not the medicine, but if it can be a good punch in the face, I'm down with it. That's why people should see it, because a lot of us are sleeping. It seems we are awake, but we are not. We are sleeping. We are zombies. Walk around the city trying to do our duty, living with our sense of guilt and with our feeling inappropriate and out of place all the time. That's not life. We need to learn how to be awake in this life and find our purpose, whatever it is.
I think people should come to my play at Fringe because I think, and this is true of a lot of shows at Fringe, but I'll just speak for mine. I think, Pam and I have really put it together with the audience in mind. We're not putting this together because we want to kind of aggrandize ourselves or because we want, I guess, more kind of fame-based affirmation, which isn't really something that, at least in my experience of the Hollywood Fringe, is not really what most people are in it for. But I think, coming to our show, you'll be addressed directly. The show is about engaging directly with the people who happen to be at any particular show. And I know that not everyone is comfortable kind of participating or interacting in a performance, but there is an explicit, half of the show that is about kind of direct interaction with the audience and giving the audience a chance to more than air grievances about the current state of our socioeconomic form, but to challenge an avatar of the corporation in the form of the demon that will surface from my body, to be able to put questions to that demon and to potentially be able to undo some of its power. We're hoping that there's a potential for catharsis, exploration, play that can come for that for folks who are interested in that kind of interaction, that will be made available. And I think that, Pam and I are working really hard to create a context in which that feels possible for an audience, but also that there are stakes to it, that there's something meaningful to be done by interacting with us. And so, yeah, I think, there's going to be a lot of really fantastic shows at Fringe, and different shows are going to mean a lot to different people, but we're trying to be very, very conscientious about the people who come to see the show and give them something that will be impactful and where they feel like there's a stake for them in being present, and that it's not just about sort of us, kind of promoting the things that we care about, that the audience is an important part of the experience that we're hoping to share.